Hey, Jules Bless Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those who are new, I hope you can benefit. So I want to talk about Lent, which is coming up on this Wednesday, commonly known as Ash Wednesday on March 6th, and runs for approximately 40 days until the day before Easter, which I believe is April 20th. If you look it up, it's more like 45 days. But when I was thinking about it, I always hear the 40 days of Lent, 40 days before Easter. And I was thinking about the number 40 in the Bible, and I decided to look it up. So you don't need to take notes because, of course, I will attach it to the description of this video. But what's the deal with the number 40? So first I was looking, and it said that the number 40 is mentioned 146 times in Scripture. Wow, I had no idea. And it says that the number 40 is generally symbolized as a period of testing, trial, or probation. And I understand that. So when I was thinking about Lent, which is very common for Christians to kind of take inventory and be acutely aware of Jesus' sacrifices for us, and giving up his life for us, of course, on Good Friday when he's crucified, and of course ultimately celebrating his resurrection for Easter Sunday. And basically most people give something up during Lent, but that can be a mistake because even biblically God asks that when we're fasting that we not let people know, that it be a blessing in our heart between us and the Lord, and that during that time we wash our face, we wear clean clothes, we don't let people draw attention to us for our supposed sacrifice. And I see that a lot during Lent. People will give up something like sugar, Diet Coke, cigarettes, and for the entire time they're complaining about how difficult their sacrifice is. And so they'll be just like, oh my gosh, I never should have given up sugar. I'm totally dying and I still have 39 and a half days to go. It's like, you just started, oh God, I don't even know what to do. I'm like getting the shakes from giving up caffeine and it's already been an hour and 12 minutes. It's not worth it, people. And it's not what God wanted. The idea is that when we give something up, when we're just about to reach for it, we pause a moment, remember Jesus' incredible sacrifice for us, and then we forego whatever that temptation is. But if it's going to make you cranky and awful, don't do it. Don't do it. What some people don't consider is you can certainly take on something instead of giving something up. So if you can lovingly take on maybe volunteerism, making dinner and things for your family without complaining, random acts of kindness, more prayer. If you can take on something and it doesn't put you in that terrible mindset that's punishing everyone around you, it might be your better choice. So anyway, I was looking up these 40 days and I was seeing that some of the common ones are Moses was in Egypt for 40 days and he was in the desert for 40 years. And he was in the desert for 40 years as well. And he was on Mount Sinai with God for 40 days. Jesus, of course, walked through the desert for 40 days. He appeared to his disciples for 40 days following his resurrection. And they've calculated that he was in the tomb for 40 hours, so another 40. Some other ones are the first three kings, the first three human kings, each ruled for 40 years. The prophet Ezekiel laid on his right side for 40 days to symbolize Judah's sins. The book of Exodus had 40 chapters. Of course, it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, right, for the flooding. The judges, several judges in the Bible served for 40 years. Jesus, just days before his crucifixion, prophesied the total destruction of Jerusalem, and 40 years after his crucifixion in 30 AD, the mighty Roman Empire destroyed it. No surprise, right? I mean, if Jesus says it, watch out. So anyway, it's just really interesting. And there's a bunch of 40 days in there and 40 years and the symbolism of 40. But with the understanding that it's a period of testing, trial, or probation, I would love that to be true because I'm kind of in a trial right now, and I would love to just see the happy ending just 40 short days away, you know? So often it goes for much longer, but I'm a Bible person and I welcome that. Anyway, what do you guys think? Are you familiar with Lent? Do you have any goal? You know, right now I'm on the Dawn's Rebounder Challenge for an entire year. We started January 1st. I'm doing Jules Blessed Vegan for 45 weeks to the best version of ourselves in the new year. You know, if I had thought of it, I would have waited for the 40-week mark. So like in history, they could say, well, Jesus and Ezekiel and Moses, oh, and Jules Blessed Vegan did a 40-week challenge. As if, okay, I'm joking, but you know. And then if you're thinking that those challenges are way too big, why not do Lent? And make sure that it's something achievable. Maybe if it's diet-based, you're just going to make sure that you have 40 ounces of water every single day. Maybe you're going to just add a piece of fruit, you know, to your day. Maybe you're going to do, just thinking, if you're someone who pretty much eats the standard American diet, maybe for one day a week, you can choose to go meat-free. A lot of times they do meat-free Mondays. Just that alone would help the planet. And it would help you too. You know, I know God never asks us to do anything that won't benefit us directly. He is so merciful that way. People feel like, oh, he has so many rules and I'm going to get punished. And it's like, you know what? Back up. Breathe. And if you look at it, it's all to your benefit. God only benefits us. He loves us so much. Anyway, my friends, like if you like, join us if you haven't, leave comments so that I can support you. And until we talk again, my friends, be blessed.